Okay, Stealth Haze 93. I'm gonna try to make a video to help you here. So I done already took the bolts out. They're just 8mm bolts in the covers. So you can see this one still has the little check valve in it. And what I was basically saying is you would if you was doing this, what you would do is you would put your fitting right here and not move this, remove it, rather. You would put your fitting right there. You know what I mean? So like in the upper portion right here, pretty much by the mountain surface. Um, but you see where these ones are a lot further back towards the top of it. You know, and I did it that way so if I was gonna run like ratio rockers, I would have the room. So you see this here. Take that off. So what this is a check valve. Try to see if you can see that arrow pointing that way. So that's the way it flows, but no air could come back in. So this is a check valve. See, it's on the tube, and basically that's what this does. Is it's the check valve. If you can see in here, that's the little check valve tube just goes there. But you kind of got to use a smaller fitting, like maybe 1/4, and get that up in there. You will be drilling through this check valve. As you can see, there's a little lip. So let me pull this cover off real quick here for you. Give you a glimpse of that, how it looks in there. So that's how I ran mine. Like I say, but I did. I took the check valve out, and initially in this tube, I had a bolt blocking it off, so the engine couldn't breathe, and I blew the seal out. I also made this here gasket behind the cover out of like a cereal box, so that's really not the best. Probably need to get a gasket. Um, I also seal it like this here is super glue. When I did this, I super glued around it to try to seal it, but I'm gonna take this cover back off and put a little bit of Permatex around it um, to seal that off that way. Um, but it works decent. It works decent. All I did was just drill the case with a 3/8 fitting. I mean 3/8 drill bit, and ran these fittings in there. Um, and the same thing with this. Like I didn't use a tap set, but you probably should, so it'll seal up better. But like when I follow some people on YouTube do it, and they just pretty much put like JB Weld around it up in there where they did it at. Put JB Weld around your fittings up in here to seal it and make sure it doesn't no oil come out. But that's pretty much what we got going on here. Um, it's cool. I also probably should put like some zip ties on it or something because I fouled down these fittings to fit. I didn't have the right holes, which was also an idiot mistake. Um, but like I say though, I made these. You can buy them, um, but I made these, and it's doable. You know what I mean? If you got a couple tools, you can make it happen. Go to Home Depot and get a couple fittings. You can make it happen. Um, yeah, so that's pretty. But like, I wanted to run bigger fittings, so the check valve would have had to come out. That's like maybe a 1/2 inch. But yeah. So you were saying that you wanted to do something like this. It's doable. Um, I'm I may pull this cover off and make another video when I try to seal that up a little better, I'm probably gonna put some JB Weld behind it. This actually isn't oil. This isn't oil. Yeah, that's not oil. See, my glove is still clean. That's not oil. That's like super glue from when I was trying to just super glue some so it wouldn't leak around it. But wasn't the best idea either. I should have just like put some JB Weld around it on the inside. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much what this is I drilled that out with like 3/8 drill bit, and I just used the Dremel a little bit till I could get them to go in. Wallowed it out a little bit so they would go in, and then I just tried to seal around them. I didn't do the best job.